Hallo, mein Freund, und willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge von Dark. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're gonna get there. Hello, travelers. Welcome back to another episode of Dark. We are now at episode 3. No comments to go off of right now, only because I'm kind of recording a couple in a batch real quick. Jonas discovered that Claudia was trying to work on the God particle and trying to stabilize it. He needed some gas to stabilize it first for this generator, but basically with enough electricity, they could stabilize that writhing mass of matter into something more of like a solid sphere that you could potentially theoretically travel through. So he was trying to figure that out. We realized the apocalypse will happen at the same date across all of the periods in these 33-year time increments. I thought it was just specifically at one point in time in 2020, but cutting back to 87, and it still said 5 days to the apocalypse. It seems to be an apocalypse that will carry over across all time. Egon wanted to tell Claudia something back in 87. I believe it's a health diagnosis pertaining to himself. He's not doing too hot. Clausen wanted to go interview Mrs. Tiedemann because some things just weren't adding up. There was some connections he was seeing that apparently nobody else had. Magnus tried to confront Francisca, thought she was selling her body for money, and she, again, coming at her with the third degree, and she revealed that she's the supplier of hormone therapy meds for Waller's sister. So Jonas snagged the time machine from where he had it shipped to his own house, has realized that he, quote, did it wrong and wants to try to, do things over again, but also takes his mother through the Winden caves to time travel to show her and, prove it to her, basically. Claudia revealed to her younger self they are the same person and that some things have to happen as they always have. Clausen is digging. Regina confesses and hands over that the mysterious man that we know as Old Man Jonas, so he left his hotel room abandoned with all of the scientific musings and philosophy of Charlotte's grandfather. Charlotte saw all that and realized what it is, freaked out and left, and I'm thinking Clausen has to be suspicious at this point. We discovered the device in question, so I guess it does open a wormhole. I thought that you had to use it to trigger the tunnel system to be able to use it, but apparently the device itself can generate the wormhole, and the device itself can be used to time travel. I think it has to adhere to the 33-year rule. Egon visited Helge at the home/hospital where he was to have that follow-up interview. Helge says the man with the stone, Ulrich, who I believe he also refers to as the White Devil, said he could change everything, and that was when the tick-tock began. I think especially after that car accident, kind of maybe knocked something loose in his head there a little bit. Claudia takes Claudia into caves to show her time travel. You must stop Adam. You will soon understand, but until then, everything must happen as it has. You don't have much time with Regina, she says, but she may live. Egon calls asking about Ulrich and ends up coming to the he visits him in this other kind of home where he's locked in a ward. They refer to him as the inspector, saying he's been there for 34 plus years. Jonas stabilizes the God particle, and he used it to travel to where, rather when, we don't know yet. As always, if you like these reactions, if you like this, I don't know, man, if you like this, early access to all these episodes, uncut, uncensored, with HD video accompaniment, you can go to patreon.com/MovieMan101 and access all of that. Today, we're rocking a little bit of the Death Stranding here. I thought thematically it all fit. Anyway, without further ado, one of the longest episodes yet, we have Ghosts. What more can happen? Pen is at the ready. Uh-oh. The 86 testing room?
Ich hab gesehen, wie du aufwächst.
Jan Helge. Oh my god. He's been here long enough to heal up. Time chose you. So yeah, the testing room. Noah testing, quote-unquote testing. Jan Helge. Been here a while. Like I said, long enough where he's the side of the kid's face is healed up. Do you think that Helge is the one who well no, I was gonna say the one that eventually becomes Adam, unless he's saved from that car wreck, because that Adam's even more hideously scarred, even older. My mind dwelled on it for a moment. Dude, Noah in his freaking head veins. I can't. But I don't think that Helge could be Adam. I mean, it could be, but as far as we're aware, he dies in his oldest incarnation. He dies in 1986. So unless there's a way where he was rescued from that.
Gott hat dich auserwählt.
God chose you, Oh, Noah.
Vergiss nicht, dass wir jetzt auch dein Zuhause sind. Dir wird kein Leid geschehen.
Yeah, sure. No harm will come to you.
Die Zeit ist immer mit dir.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Du trägst sie in dir und sie trägt dich.
Time is always with you.
Was du tust.
Oh, God. So as time went on, oh God, time is always with you. Believe is, well, I keep saying cesium, but it's that same like dark matter, basically. Cesium / dark matter that we saw, this like black liquid we keep seeing. So the tick tock, time is with you. You carry it in you, it's around you, you're protected. Sure. Hi. Post-coital throes of passion? Someone down there, I'm guessing. Try to see if we're in 53 or... Oh my, well hello. And they were roommates. Do I remember who these people are? Oh. Uh-oh. Claudia. So remind me. So that's young Claudia, right? And one of those gals is... That's Doris Tiedman, yeah? Right? And Doris Tiedman was getting it up with Agnes Nielsen. Is that right? Yo, okay, interesting. Well. Okay. I had a feeling they were looking at each other a certain way. I didn't know if I was reading into it too much.
Warte.
You're not gonna knock?
10 Drops dafür.
Get yourself some candy, some hush money.
Danke.
Oh boy. Can your daughter keep a secret? Like, oh boy. Oh mein Gott.
Meinst du, sie hat was gemerkt?
Ah.
Jede Familie hat ihre Geheimnisse.
Sure. Because she came there with her... Because she's living there with her... Hang on a second. Because if I recall, it was the... Oh, who was it? It was... This is Tiedman's house, right? And we've seen Dad... Haven't we already seen the guy that lives here? Like, the husband is... Yeah, Egon. I keep seeing the old man. He's throwing me off. So Doris Tiedman is having an affair. Is cheating on her husband Egon Tiedman. Because we're back in 1951. No, 52 now. Oh my God, the years. Treating with Agnes, who Agnes Nielsen showed up with her. Didn't she show up? Was she showed up solo or with the kid? No, the kid's already here. Claudia's already here. They're in the family unit home here. This is Agnes, and Agnes just showed up because Agnes was talking about how like the type of person her husband used to, like the husband she used to have, claimed he was a preacher, man of God, and I thought that sounded like Noah a bit. Well, anyway, this is happening.
Nichts Besonderes.
I'm trying to refresh myself. Damn.
Schön bist du.
Gotta have our old sexual awakening, right? Of course. Don't let Mr. Tiedman catch wind. Aw, giddy as a schoolgirl. My heart, my soul, are finally free. Embrace who you are. June 23rd, 1954. 4 days to the apocalypse. Damn. Young Helge finally returns. Does he still have like a chain around his boot? What the hell am I hearing? Jesus. Oh.
Wir wissen, dass er uns hört, worum wir auch bitten. So wissen wir, dass wir erhalten, was wir beten.
Oh, attributes this to God. Damn. But he seems a little off.
7 Monate später und wir haben immer noch keine Ahnung, wer dieses Monster ist.
7 months.
Wie manche Menschen so leben. Egon?
Egon has been perturbed by this for literally decades. Like,
Kann ich dich was fragen? Deine Frau und du, was habt ihr noch? Ich dachte, so welche wie du werden gar nicht mehr gebacken.
people like you. What does that mean? Someone who cares?
Mensch, Egon.
There's something more sinister there? Boy Egon?
Die Ehe ist nicht so, wie es uns verkauft wird.
Oh god, here we have the old the old patriarchal ideology of marriage.
Sobald die Kinder bekommen, werden sie andere Menschen.
Oh my god, yeah, great. Alright, there you go. 1953, toxic masculinity, always prevalent. Did he just say it's how nature wanted? You have your wife in the family, they have a kid, they change and become indebted to that brat.
Aber da draußen
But out there,
sind noch jede
there are still loads of tender buds to pluck. Get out of here. Partner insinuates that affairs are part of life. Affairs are natural to life. I'm paraphrasing, but Jesus. Don't forget, there's plenty of Jan there.
Man hat ihn gefunden.
Egon. Oh.
Wen gefunden? Den Dopplerjungen.
Wait, Helga Doppler? Wait, am I crazy? Excuse me? Oh, wait, no, okay, I don't know why I thought... I don't know why I thought I had some big revelation right there. I was like, wait a second, as if they haven't dropped his last name. I'm a fool.
Nichts passiert.
Jeez.
Wenn ich Kinder hab, dann will ich anders sein.
I can't quite recall. I don't quite recall who these kids are. Didn't we get introduced to them back in the episode? This would have been abused. Oh, wait, hang on, wait. So Agnes Nielsen. Okay, so Agnes showed up with her son, who had the burns on his arm from when he was abused by his father. I'm pretty sure the kid she's walking with now is Tront, right? Because Tront, and is that Jana? I forget if that's Jana or not. Jan, Inez, and Jana. That's right, they were hanging out. I think that's Jana, and that's kind of how they start talking. Okay, I think so. I went back far enough in my notes. I think that's who it is. I could be mistaken. It's been a hot minute, but...
Meine Mutter hat einen Bruder, aber ich glaube, sie hassen sich.
My mother has a brother, but I think they hate each other. That rhymes. LOL.
Sie ist glücklich hier?
Yeah, they're the burns in his arm. The wind, the insects. Wait, hang on, no, the two different colored eyes. Wait, no, these are two different colored eyes. This isn't Jana. This is, wait, am I correct? No, this is, Claudia, isn't it? This is young yeah, no, right, I'm an idiot, because young Claudia was it's Tiedemann in the house. So this isn't Jana she's walking with. No, it's Tront is walking with Claudia. I'm glad I saw her eyes. Dude, that's still such a cool, I really like that. We learned about that in the last episode, looked it up. Oh. Oh, the scars? Or... Oh, I see. Gotta learn someday. Interesting.
Na, die Gespenster.
This actually tracks, because if I'm not mistaken, no, I remember this now. So this ever since they were kids, dude. Because Tront ends up getting together with Jana eventually. Tront and Jana. But we know that that flashback to here in 86, Claudia, like Tront showed up because he's the mustachioed reporter that shows up wanting to do a piece. But him and Claudia have that little moment when they kind of like have the hands and fingers brush each other, and you can tell there's history there. God, Winden is full of affairs. Like, I know I said this before, but this town is messy. So literally, Claudia was having, like, Claudia, ever since they were kids and Tront came to town, they kind of had a thing for each other. And as they grew up, they had an affair, even as Tront ended up getting together with Jana, and Claudia eventually Alexander, like a younger Alexander, and I guess that's Regina. No, I'm an idiot. No, Claudia. We still don't know who Regina's father is, though. And now we know that Agnes has a brother, but they're estranged. We don't know who Agnes's brother could be.
Ich habe gedacht, vielleicht willst du heute mal schwänzen und wir machen was Schönes. Ich weiß auch nicht, ich dachte nur, wir haben so lange nichts mehr zusammen gemacht.
Ich schreibe heute Deutsch und nachher wollte ich...
A little bit late to inject yourself into her life now, but there's a weird effort there.
Regina, warte.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, now she's been, like, shocked. Look at the... All it took was an earth-shattering visit from her future self and her self to be like, oh, your daughter will die, but we might be able to change it. But all this and it's to have her come to Jesus moment where she's like, well, hang on a second, maybe I should show her some love. Little, I mean, I guess better late than never, right? But it's gotta be weird to receive as her daughter.
Muss los.
Maybe she'll finally be more worried about family than work. Maybe this right here, is this where the timeline could branch? Is this where things might change for the better? And a little bit of positivity in the darkness of this town? Or is this still what always has happened? The questions, is fate real? And if it is, are we confined to it?
Zeit.
We have time now. Oh, find your grandfather's book. I like that bookshelf, though. Oh, and she makes the connection to Claudia from Helge. Okay. She could try to talk to him, but at this point, he's already been hospitalized, right? Like, he's already been in his car accident, so he's already a little bit, like, in the home. But now I feel like Claudia is going to try to follow up with Helge and be like, where did you get this book? And the other bigger question is, now that we have more context behind Helge and who he is and who he's been involved with, either the question is, why did he give her the book, or how did he know to give her the book? Curiouser and curiouser, did he know that it was all part of this path? Oh, he's gonna find the lyrics. Oh, he's finally gonna figure it out. Does Egon get a character arc of redemption?
Aim is to take many
Dude, Egon's gonna put it together. Oh shit. Dude, if Egon puts it together and tries to make things right, can you imagine?
Guten Tag, Frau Doppler.
Ich habe Ihren Kollegen doch schon alles erzählt.
Ich würde Helge gerne ein paar Fragen stellen.
And we're in 53 now, right?
Es dauert auch nicht lange.
You don't want to play with your choo-choo tracks? Perhaps. It's a castle
Helge?
over there. But he's been fucked up by Noah.
Möchtest du mir nicht sagen, wo du all die Zeit gewesen bist? Wer hat dir das angetan?
Jetzt sag doch endlich was!
Interesting. So wait, Egon is referred to as an inspector back here, but it's curious how in 86 they affectionately call Ulrich the inspector as he's being housed in that building in the future.
Also, ich wollte nur mal schauen, wie es dir so geht.
Ooh, okay. Dude, I like how he can't catch a break. This dude, these people are going through so much trauma. Every time like something bad happens to him, it's like, oh my god, old me came to encounter me. I'm doing Noah's bidding, and then I get hit by a car, and I have this, and now people keep coming to me and they're asking questions. People keep asking their questions.
Es ist ein Kampf zwischen Gut und Böse. Bis die Reisenden alles ungeschehen.
Wer hat es gesagt?
Noah.
Wer ist Noah?
Niemals hörst du. Niemals. Ich wollte das alles nicht.
Oh man. Dude, like Noah and Adam over here, the ultimate of evil. Repeats a bunch of Noah's rhetoric about time and how time follows you and all this. I thought she'd be the only one to understand. A warning to Claudia, you must not trust Noah. Okay. Everything, dude, it is crazy. Everybody was like said, everything's connected, and I'm like, all right, sure, I'm sure most things will be connected, but like literally everything in this damn show, ooh, ma'am, everything in this damn show is connected. Why is she going to the damn bunker? And remind me, this is Agnes Nielsen. Little rendezvous. Oh shit. Okay. Whoa.
Hat dich jemand gesehen?
She already knows?
Sie haben Helge heute zurückgeschickt.
Yo, she's in on it. There, she's in on it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my god. Agnes Nielsen, of all people to be in on this, that tells me even more that somehow she's connected to Noah. I feel like Noah is in fact her ex-husband because he matches the description as a man who I could see easily being abusive to a kid, even if it's his, but also claiming to be a man of the cloth, but she's like, I can see through him. He's not really. Agnes Nielsen is in on it. How much does she know, though? They sent Helge back today, that's what she said?
Die haben Helge heute zurückgeschickt. Noah ist auch zurück.
Noah is back too.
Ich habe keine Angst mehr vor ihm.
Carry the same blood? Yo, wait, oh, the brother! Wait, no, Noah's her brother! Oh my god! Wait, not her husband, dude! Oh my god, everything's connected! Get out of town! Oh my god, they sent Helge back. Oh my god. So Ulrich and Katerina. Ulrich is descended from Noah, and that means that also Magnus, Martha, and Magnus, Martha, and Mikkel are all descended from Noah. And because Mikkel gets taken by Noah, or gets taken by, and yeeted into the past and becomes Jonas's father, that means even Noah, Jonas is Jonas is descended from Noah. Jesus, all like blood relatives loosely. Well, I shouldn't say loosely. That is all blood. That's literally the timeline making its way. My head hurts. Oh my god. So as far as I'm aware, Noah, Agnes Nielsen's brother. You carry the same blood. That's what I hear. So Noah is technically a Nielsen. Noah is a Nielsen? Question mark, exclamation point. Gotta settle down.
Sich vom Blut freimachen heißt sich freimachen.
Jesus.
Das hast du selbst gesagt.
Yeah, who's Claudia related to? Oh my god. Shocking revelations. Klärt sich echt.
Sie bereiten den nächsten Zyklus vor.
They're preparing the next cycle.
Bruder ist ein blinder Narr.
We knew that.
Das musst du mir geben. Das hat noch
You
Zeit.
must give me this. A newspaper clipping?
Heute?
Oh, the young girl. Okay.
Meine Mutter liebt dich, weißt du das?
Oh.
Sie wird dich sehr glücklich machen, wenn du sie lässt.
Oh. My mother loves you very much. Right. Yeah, Doris. Doris fell in love with Agnes Nielsen. Dude, that is fucking wild. Yeah, I was wondering who Noah would be, how he was connected. So we know for a fact that Noah is Agnes Nielsen's brother. And the Nielsens go way back, which literally mean, yeah, Noah's DNA and blood is like literally connected all the way through to Ulrich and Katarina's kids. And because of the time travel shenanigans, it means that again, Jonas is also also connected to Noah. Blood of my blood, of my blood, of my blood. Jesus. Oh my god. We're only 3 episodes in. Revelations! They are at hand! The forbidden romance. It seems like whatever they're doing right now, these actions Claudia is taking right now, this is what is legitimately not part of... Before, Jonas thought his actions at the end of season 1 were going to be what broke them free of the cycle. And Noah was like, no, don't you see? Actually, Jonas is playing right into our hands. All a part of our plan. He does this, and it just guarantees the cycle continues. In destroying this, he creates this. So, but this, as far as we're aware, unless Noah's like, ah, yes, you see, 4D chess. I knew Claudia was going to show up and give so-and-so the newspaper article, but I doubt it. This seems a bit more off the record, off the beaten path. So old gal Claudia's plan is to go back in time, meet up with Noah's brother, Noah's sister, Agnes, who happens to be in love with Claudia's mother back in the day, but she wants to give her a newspaper article or clipping of some type that whatever it is, give it to young Claudia, she'll somehow understand, and this will be enough. So she gave her middle-aged version, her adult version of herself, the time machine, and the dog to prove that it exists and set her in motion somehow, telling her not to trust Noah. Or rather, Helga tells young middle-aged Claudia not to trust Noah. And then she goes back further in time to give her even younger self a newspaper clipping. So she's trying to lay foundation for some type of deviation, but we don't know yet what it could entail. What could change all of this? Crazy that Agnes is in on it. But I guess if Noah was her brother, then yeah, she has a direct connection. Pocket watch for his granddaughter.
Hagi Tannhaus?
Hagi?
Heterochromie.
Yeah, there it is.
Blaues Auge
Heterochromie.
und ein braunes.
Sie haben dieses Buch geschrieben.
Ich habe mich gefragt, wann es soweit ist.
Ooh.
Wann wir uns wiedersehen.
When we meet again. Yo. You only think you don't.
Ich kenne sie.
But I know you.
Ein ewiger Kreislauf.
Yep. Nietzsche's eternal reoccurrence. You've met her in the future.
Der Irre, der die Kinder getötet hat und der Dopplerjunge. Wie soll er das gemacht haben?
Coincidence? I think not.
Nimm du dir den Irren noch mal vor.
Visit the madman again.
Vielleicht spricht er ja jetzt. Einen Komplizen.
Sure, why not? Psychiatric ward. Okay, so the place where old man Ulrich is being held is a psychiatric ward, but he's in the closed ward. So I was wondering what type of hospital it was. I had a feeling if he was being held there, it was most likely involuntary. But now Egon's gonna come back and be like, I know those lyrics. I arrested you before, haven't I?
Ich möchte wissen, was das alles bedeutet, diesen Text. Diese Worte haben Sie 1953 zu mir gesagt. Der aber erst letztes Jahr veröffentlicht. Sie haben selber einen Sohn. Warum haben Sie die Kinder ermordet?
Ich habe die Kinder nicht ermordet.
Sie haben gesagt, ich werde sterben. Woher wissen Sie, dass ich Krebs habe?
Cancer confirmed.
Der weiße Teufel.
The White Devil. That's
Wissen Sie, wer
you.
das ist?
The White Devil name drop.
Du bist ja verwirrter als ich.
You're more deranged than I am.
Warum haben Sie uns nie gesagt, wie Sie heißen?
Ulrich.
Oh, there we go.
Nielsen. Und ich komme aus der Zukunft.
But what good will it do, I wonder? I feel like Egon's going to accept it because there's too much evidence to affirm that. I am what one calls a fraud.
Aus der Zukunft in die Vergangenheit geschickt.
Right.
Dadurch entsteht ein
Okay, so that's what's been going on this whole time. Yeah, this is the whole thing I've been asking this whole time. The question about how what you do could even affect the past, in which the object no longer has any real origin. Oh yeah, because that literally, where did it come from? It was here because I put it there, because I got it to put it there, because I got it to put it. Like, it literally, that's great. I never knew that there was a name for it. Bootstrap, is that even a real thing? Creates a never-ending paradox.
Gegenstand, keinen wirklichen Ursprung.
So, literally, without ever having been created. Curious. So when he calls himself a fraud, it seems like he only was able to fix and work on a time machine and write that book about time travel because somebody from the future gave him the book and gave him the time machine, which let him make it and then have the... So, like, that's so curious. That breaks the brain. It was never truly created because it was just given to him, and then because he had it, because he had the book, he wrote the book. But because he only wrote the book because he had the book, and then he only worked on the time machine and made the time machine because somebody gave him the time machine to work on and make. Like, that is a crazy concept. I love that. Without ever having been created. Yeah, or no, just created, period. That's why he would call himself a fraud.
Einfacher ausgedrückt, dieses Buch ist in der Zeit mich gefunden.
It found me before I even wrote it, yeah. And then I wrote it because I got it. Yo.
Frage des Ursprungs.
All a question of origin. Is that actually something that exists, by the way? A time travel paradox where an event, object, or information causes itself, creating a closed causal loop with no discernible origin. That is crazy. Imagine a time traveler goes back in time and gives the younger self a book that contains the knowledge to build a time machine. The younger self then builds the time machine, and the time traveler uses it to go back and give the book to the younger self. It's crazy. It hurts the head, because then there's no origin anymore. It just kind of goes all in it. Oh my god. Resolutions. Self-fulfilling prophecy, parallel universes, or a time loop consistency. We'll see. There might be a solution to all of this.
Wo ist der Anfang?
Where is the beginning? When is the beginning? Is there a beginning? There has to be, right?
Wir entschließen uns nur die meiste Zeit wegzusehen.
Ich glaube nicht, dass wir irgendwas rauskriegen. Hallo?
3. Oh my god, my guy he's losing his mind actively.
Es gibt da ein paar Dinge, die ich Sie gerne fragen würde. Der Dopplerjunge ist wieder zu Hause. Ob Sie einen Komplizen haben? Wenn Sie mit mir reden, das kann sich auch auf Ihre Lage hier auswirken.
He's been trying to talk to Ulrich for every single phase of his life.
Namen gesagt?
Almost. Oh, yo, he almost said something. Who would have believed him though, right? Because Ulrich, no, he doesn't exist till 86. So it makes more sense for him to tell old man Egon than Jesus. Does he believe him? Does he not?
Name unbekannt. Alter 9 bis 11 Jahre.
The kid.
Behauptet, sein Vater heißt Ulrich Niels.
Oh, he's seeing the connections now. Do you think he'll get to be reunited with his son in the year, even if just for a moment? Because his son does exist. Well, no, he's that'd be sad. He's looking up his son's information. Egon's looking up the old file on Mikkel from when he appeared in 52. But he's looking this up now in 87. And Ulrich was just rotting away in prison and eventually a psych ward from the 50s all the way up to the 80s. And now here we are in 87, and Egon is finally starting to put the pieces together. So if anything, Egon in 86 would just find an adult Michael, formerly Mikkel, if anything. I mean, that could be a reintroduction, like a little tearful reunion, but...
Sie selbst, Ihr zukünftiges Ich. Das Paradoxe ist, dass ich Ihnen das alles bis vor kurzem noch nicht hätte erklären können.
But now here we are.
Aber letztes Jahr hat es mir selbst jemand erklärt, wie alles kommen würde bis zum heutigen Zeitpunkt. Sie hat gewusst, dass Sie hier erscheinen werden, damit ich Ihnen und damit ihr den Apparat erklären kann.
Yep, the bootstrap paradox. Tell you how it works so you can use it to what end? We'll find out.
Mit Bernd nicht im Haus weiß ich nicht, wie ich der Lage Herr werden soll.
Oh, so he did all this, put him back here, and now he's gonna take in Helge because he's like brainwashed and programmed this kid to only have a connection to him. And this is, remind me, this is Greta Doppler. So confides. So I wonder what so is Charlotte's former, like is Charlotte Doppler's maiden name Tannhaus, or does she have a different maiden name? That's what a impending revelation of this mystery is going to lead to.
Und hat kein Wort gesprochen.
Helge, komm runter, hier ist jemand, der dich sprechen möchte.
He's gonna be like, what? Not really, but can you imagine? Oh yeah, there we go. Yikes. Yep, kid's been conditioned.
Egal wohin du gehst.
He's like the Winter Soldier.
Und sie trägt dich.
Mission report.
Mutter macht sich Sorgen um dich. Wollen wir ihr zeigen, dass es keinen Grund dafür gibt?
Oh my god. Dude literally like reprogrammed this kid.
Geben Sie ihm ein bisschen Zeit.
He speaks through God.
Ich bin mir sicher, er wählt seine Worte nur mit Bedacht.
Oh, is he worried that if he says the wrong thing? He says the wrong thing, Noah will like kill his family or something.
Er ist zurückgekehrt in Ihren Schoß. Er ist ein Wunder. Vergessen Sie das nicht.
It's a miracle, huh? Interesting. Reprogram this kid, Helge. Jesus, been through so much.
Ich versuche einfach, einige Lücken in ein paar alten Akten zu schließen. Der Ordnung halber. Ich würde gern mit dem Jungen reden.
Michael schläft gerade.
Am Tag?
Hat sich nicht so wohl gefühlt.
Hat er dir mal was über seine Eltern gesagt?
Well, as a matter of fact.
Hat jetzt ein neues Leben.
Sure. But still, I'm doing some digging, ma'am. I gots to know.
Den Namen dir gegenüber mal erwähnt. Den Namen Ulrich hat er dir gegenüber auch nicht erwähnt.
She choked a little bit there.
Ich verstehe nicht, wozu soll diese ganze Fragerei gut sein?
See, the assumption is the white devil, you'd assume it's in relation to Ulrich, as I believe I did the same thing last episode, but I'm pretty sure Noah is the white devil. I think that at the end of the day, I think he fits it the most. Yeah, I personally think it's Noah.
Good.
But that's just a theory. Because if you think about how distinctly Helge said it when he was being asked, like, well, in that scene when Egon was talking to him in the 87 nursing retirement home, whatever it's called, the Winden home for the elderly or what have you, when they were having the questions and he was going over it all, he referred to like as separate entities. He said the man with the stone, which is Ulrich. He's the man with the stone that tried to kill him. But then separately, unless he's referring to Ulrich by like several nicknames, he refers to the white devil as like a separate entity, as a different person. So I think in his trauma, he's referring to both Ulrich, but also he's referring to Noah. It sounds like. I think Noah is the white devil. Why'd you give Michael sleeping pills, huh? Oh, for her?
Albträume.
Noch eine Sache.
Not Michael.
Hast du vielleicht ein Foto von dem Jungen? Nur für die Akten.
Come on, you gotta be forthcoming with the police, right? Well.
Nur für die Akten.
Yeah, see, Egon's putting it more and more together. More and more evidence is coming to support the craziness of Ulrich. I think he'll come around. But are the sleeping pills for Michael? I think they're for Michael. Or, I'm sorry, Mikkel. Well, Michael, because he's been having the same, it's like genetic, the same restless sleep, nightmares, and dreams, and the disturbed slumber that Jonas has. He seems to have gotten kind of inherited from his father, more or less, you know. So it sounds like if he's sleeping during the day, and last time we saw him, he woke up in a cold sweat from some bad dreams. Seems like Inez is trying to help him get some sleep by giving him sleeping pills, either willingly or unwillingly, but... Oh, hello, brother.
Was willst du hier?
Oh, no. We're gonna see Noah get all angry.
Hat Claudia dich geschickt. Ob Adam lässt dich zurück, dann irrst du dich.
We'll let you back in. Ooh, she was once a part of it. He's giving away all the plot right here. Did Claudia send you? Yeah, he knows that old gal Claudia is trying to with his plans. Let you back in. So she was once a part of it. So I'm just gonna say club/schemes.
Ich weiß, wo die letzten Seiten sind. Und ich
Oh.
weiß, wie lange Adam danach gesucht hat.
What game are you playing?
Es tun, um sie zu bekommen.
What game are you playing?
Kein Wort. Sie hätte dir niemals gesagt, wo sie sind.
So is she still playing into no? She's trying to get her way back in? Is she gonna betray Claudia? The final pages. But that's a newspaper. How are those the final pages of the Triquetra? Oh my god. Over. Oh, that's terrible. Hands over. Final pages. Oh my god. I see, and if that's the case, isn't that just the thing? Is that Claudia, by thinking she's going against the grain here and trying to undermine Noah and Adam's plans, she either this is all a ploy by Agnes, or Claudia has unknowingly given Noah the keys to continue this whole cycle. Again, are we just playing into fate?
Im Gegenzug will ich, dass du Adam sagst, dass ich zurück will.
Oh my god.
Bevor der neue Zyklus beginnt.
This evil bitch. Oh
Du
no.
opferst sie.
She's a bad guy. Oh, don't kiss.
Du
That'd be...
kannst deine eigene Schwester nicht so hassen, wie du sie hasst.
Oh my god, you evil witch. Oh no. One twist after another twist.
Betrachte es als ein Friedensangebot.
Yikes. Agnes wants back in. I'm labeling her as evil. Oh no. You siren, you vile temptress. I can't believe it. But again, like I said, it plays into that whole conversation. I keep bringing up something like Kung Fu Panda as the perfect example. It's like, is there really truly any breaking of this cycle? Because literally it seems as though it's all part of what Townhouse referred to as the bootstrap paradox. No matter what anybody seems to do, it seems they are merely playing into again and again, they are just playing into what seems to be the inevitable conclusion of it all. Like, they're just every time it looks like somebody could potentially be going against the grain and trying to change things, a step is revealed to actually be solidifying the future. Oh, Claudia. Well. Oh, jeez.
Kann ich Ihnen helfen? Ein braunes und ein blaues Auge.
Just like Claudia.
Das ist selten. Wie meine Tochter.
Like my daughter, yep.
Du bist ein so guter Mensch.
Oh, boy.
Aber das warst du schon immer. Die Welt hat dich nicht verdient.
Oh.
Kennen wir uns?
Bin hier, weil ich dir etwas sagen muss.
Yeah, but is he gonna believe you?
Es tut mir leid. Du hast nichts davon verdient.
Your marriage falling apart.
Ich verstehe nicht.
Do you think, oh, is it like a double play whammy? Do you think that Claudia, ooh, I don't know. Because do you think Claudia gave Agnes the papers knowing she would bring the papers to Noah? Do you think maybe she knew there's still a chance? Oh my god, there's so many ifs and like what ifs and possibilities. There's a possibility either maybe she gave the wrong pages, or she knew what Agnes would do, and now she's going to Egon being like, I'm sorry you're involved in all of this, because she wished Agnes well and said that you made my mother really happy. But so she's aware of the affair, but she's also going to Egon and saying, hey, Daddy-o, you're a good man, which she didn't say. I don't think she said that to Agnes, but I think you're a good man. You don't deserve, like, you're too good for this world. You don't deserve what's happening to you.
Dass es mir leid tut, dass die Dinge so gekommen sind, wie sie gekommen sind.
Sagen wir jetzt entweder augenblicklich, worum es hier geht, oder bitte Sie sofort zu gehen.
Yikes. Won't even tell him.
Es tut mir leid, wirklich.
That's all that can be offered. Shit's gonna go terribly for you, Egon. All I can say is I'm sorry. I wonder if some part of him knows, though. I mean, clearly if his daughter has that condition, clearly there's some type of emotional bond and response there. Gives him no information, just says, you're one of the good ones. I'm sorry.
Sagen Sie alle Termine ab.
Da ist noch was, Ihr Vater.
I have a new prerogative. Oh.
Ist hier.
Oh, we're gonna have a revelation. Wait, your father's here. Oh, Egon. Yeah, Egon's here. Yeah, okay. Oh, boy.
Ich
Ich wollte mit dir reden. Es dauert auch nicht lange.
Jetzt ist es wirklich gerade schlecht. Du kannst hier nicht einfach so auftauchen.
Oh boy.
Warum machst du nicht einen Termin mit meiner Sekretärin aus, der uns beiden passt?
Oh yeah. Really personal
Nächste Woche
relationship
zum
here.
Beispiel.
Ich habe Krebs.
Damn. All these characters have lived such a sad life.
Ich wollte dich nicht beunruhigen. Es ist besser, wenn du das weißt.
Ich weiß nicht, was ich sagen soll.
Schon okay.
No. I've made my peace with it.
Ich wollte nur, dass du Bescheid weißt.
I'm just trying to solve one last mystery before I go. Damn. Came in just to drop that.
Papa,
Oh.
Du bist wieder da.
Hallo, Prinzessin Naseba.
Hey, I saw another woman at work who looked just like you. Mama was up there in the room and they were having some funny fun times. They were giggling and all this. Not sure what was going on though.
Du siehst traurig aus.
Kannst du ein Geheimnis für dich behalten?
Oh boy. Of course, Dad.
Ich glaube, ich habe heute eine Hexe gesehen.
I think I saw a witch today.
Wie sah sie denn aus?
Just like you.
Lange weiße Haare.
Kind of, yeah. like a
Was
witch.
hat sie gesagt?
Sorry.
Es ist eher leid tut.
This man is just going through mysteries his whole life.
Du bist ein zu guter Mensch, Papa. Die Welt hat dich nicht verdient.
Oh, that's the connective tissue he needs right there. Dude, I love how much we're exploring all these characters and how like deeply layered they all are and what a unique position we're in. It's less about a story that is relying on flashbacks, but because time is integral to the narrative, it becomes a part of it and these characters. So we get to see these characters at crucial periods of time and moments in their lives, and we get more context, more backstory, see where they came from, kind of what shaped them into how they are, and it just shows you so much more depth to these characters. So what we're lacking for context prior to like old man Egon, we obviously get through this, seeing Egon as he's, you know, back in 53, or yeah, just it's I really like that aspect to it. Same exact thing the witch told me. Think you think he's thinking it?
Ein Déjà-vu.
You might say that.
Dabei können wir nichts dagegen tun. Wie fest wir versuchen, sie zu halten, nur ein Teil ihres Lebens, einen gemeinsamen Weg, sind sie meilenweit voneinander entfernt.
Either that's the same actor as Ulrich, or they are just brilliant at their job with casting, by the way. I just want to say that, like, the casting in this show is magnificent.
Eigenartiges zu mir gesagt.
He was your
Das
son.
macht keinen Sinn, aber kennen Sie diesen Jungen?
Oh my god. My son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for.
Er ist hier.
Oh my god.
Wo ist er? Du hast es gewusst, dass er hier ist. Wo ist er? Wo ist er?
Whoa. Oh my god. He just kills him. Jesus. 30 plus years and finally kid pops up. Jesus. Well, Egon, you finally got a response. You got a bit of an answer there.
Ist noch nicht fertig.
Das Ganze braucht noch 33 Jahre, bis
It'll
es
take
soweit
33 years.
Der Bauplan, ich verstehe nicht ganz, was es ist.
Oh my god.
Das habe ich schon mal gesehen.
Das hier ist ihre. Ich werde bald tot sein.
I'll be dead soon.
Und dann werden wir uns wiedersehen.
Eventually, in 33 years.
Nein, danach.
Huh.
Wie soll das möglich sein?
Sie werden mir dann den Apparat erklären müssen.
Yep.
Wozu er da ist? Warum sagen Sie mir nicht, wozu er da ist?
Weil Sie mir gesagt haben, dass es Ihnen jemand anderes erklärt hat. Gehen Ihren Weg, so wie Sie es immer getan haben.
Where and when is the deviation?
Nicht jetzt.
Not now. Someone will explain it to you. How does she know? What's supposed to change? What is going to change? How is she so certain? Claudia, I'll be dead soon. Will come to an end soon. She's so certain. Okay. What's going to be different? Where's the deviation? All part of the bootstrap paradox. Someone will explain it to you, don't worry. Oh, he left the picture with him at least? Well, that's nice. My son. All these years, all the time I was looking for him. Don't like that. Poor Helga's been through so much. Jesus. What happened to my kid? Oh, is he gonna see them canoodling in the other room? Poor Egon too. As his wife drifts away from him. Trying to be a family man, be a good detective, a good copper. Interesting. Where is she headed off to? I'll be dead soon. Claudia's walking to her death right now. In what year, I wonder? At whose hand?
Du kannst ihr vertrauen. Sie hat dich verraten.
She knew this was coming, though.
Gezuckt.
Dude, with a shotgun?
Du hast mir alles genommen.
You took everything from me. Unless maybe she shows up to help. So now we're in... I don't even know what year we're in right now. You said you took everything from me? You thought you could trust her? No, she was playing into it. She knew what she was doing.
Du hast mir alles genommen.
You took everything from me.
Du wirst sterben.
Ich weiß, dass ich sterben werde. Nur ein Teil eines Spiels, von dem du immer noch nicht weißt, wie man es spielt.
Du glaubst, du kannst mich mit deinen Worten manipulieren. Ich bin keiner deiner Bauern mehr.
I'm no longer one of your
Aber Adams
pawns.
bist du noch.
Ooh, got him.
Dies, dass dir verspricht, dass nichts als...
Oh my god. You took everything from me. You're still one of Adam's pawns. Part of a game you don't even know how to play.
Aber frag dich, ob du wirklich frei bist. Wenn du wirklich frei bist, hast du eine Wahl.
Do you have a choice? I think he's still gonna shoot her. But she got through for like a second. He's still gonna do it. Waiting for the shot. Damn. Are we gonna see what is on those papers? Oh, here we go. Here's the revelation. Oh boy. Okay, I'm ready for it. Okay. Missing pages. What are they? What could possibly complete the missing triquetra pages? Am I even gonna realize what the revelation is? Unidentified woman's body found in woods. Oh. Just the missing page that she knew that she was going to be found in the woods. So is Agnes aware that she's playing into it all? There's got to be something known here. So is she actually evil? Hang on. So literally, so the missing page was identified like that. Here's she. Okay, hang on. Sorry, words. My brain. Claudia had the missing pages, which is a newspaper article showing that her body is eventually found in the woods, unidentified. She gives these to Agnes, clearly knowing, like, okay, here are the missing pages. That's me, my inevitable death. I'm giving them to you because I know Adam wants Noah to get them. So you know that I know that I'm going to be found in the woods dead. So Agnes goes to Noah. So it seems like she's trying to buy her way back in with the missing pages. How, and doesn't disclose to Noah how she got the pages. She just has them. So perhaps Agnes is still playing into, she's still trying to help Claudia, because they both had to have known that meant, they had to have known what that meant if she gave Noah the page. So she gave Noah the page because Claudia wanted her to give Noah the page to like secure her demise there. But there's still a trick up someone's sleeve. There's still going to be some type of deviation happening. We just don't know what it could be.
Charlotte.
Charlotte? Uh-oh, what? Whoa, hang on. Charlotte. Was he Charlotte's father? Charlotte. He knows oh, yo, are we about to have like in her grandfather's old books, the photos that happen to have Noah in it, the reason why Charlotte is so perturbed by all this and sees the photo of Noah, the description that her daughter gave, I'm sure what Charlotte's thinking is, why is she well, maybe she doesn't even know, right? Because she said, why did grandfather never tell me who my parents were? If it turns out that, so Noah is in Nielsen, but maybe he's also a Doppler? Like, is he also Charlotte's father? Or is the episode just going to end right here? I couldn't read any of those letters, but we're at the end of the episode. What's the final big revelation, huh? Oh! Claudia went forward in the time. Oh no, into the future?
Wie sehr wir dagegen ankämpfen wollen. Wir sind verbunden. durch unser Blut. Wir können unseren Familien noch so fremd sein, ihr Handeln nicht verstehen. Am Ende würden wir doch alles für sie tun.
It makes sense if she's around all that radioactivity to eventually get cancer too. The Cornwalds. Yeah, Cornwald, right? Hannah, Jonas, Michael / Mikkel, and Inez. We have the Dopplers. We have Peter, Elizabeth, Francisca. Did I finally get it? Yeah, Francisca. We have almost said I almost said Skarsgård because of Alexander. We have the Tiedmans, Alexander, Regina, Bartosz, and we have, why's my brain melting right now? And the Nielsens with Katarina, with their kids Magnus, Marta, and Mikkel. I finally have it. It only took 2 seasons. But where does... Oh, there's... Oh, Adam.
Hatte sie die Seiten dabei.
Big revelation time. Ooh, he lied. Oh, man. And who are you, by the way? Ooh, Noah's faith has been shaken.
Sie hat bekommen, was sie verdient hat.
She got what she deserved.
Am Ende bekommen wir alle, was wir verdient haben.
Who are you? He seems to have the facial Ooh. He seems to have... I think I'm crazy, but when I look at his face, he seems to have the facial structure of Egon a little bit and a similar voice. Dude, has he been crying or is he just moist? It looks as if he's been crying. Whose picture is he looking at again? His vision rests on... Which one is she again? Have we... That's young with the pigtails and the 2 different colored eyes. I mean, it's black and white, but that's Claudia. Just looking at her old family portrait. In the end, we all get what we deserve. Is that to... So who's... Okay. Oh my god. Who... Alright. So who is Claudia's father? That's still the question. Who is Claudia's father? He's looking at her as a kid. We all get what we deserve. She got what she deserved. So Adam says. Now, we know that Noah is Agnes's brother, so I assume that makes him a Nielsen. But the way that he was looking at those letters and talking about Charlotte, perhaps he is Charlotte's father, which would connect him even more to the families of Winden. I'm gonna put a question/theory in here. Is Noah father? That is the question, isn't it? Oh my god. All right, another episode in the bag. Now, does that mean there's any revelations for this one? That's the end of it, yeah? Yeah, there's no after credits for any of these, right? It just ends? All right, it just ends. Okay. We are 3 episodes in. We're almost halfway done with the season already. Okay, are there any new revelations on the timeline that I might have missed out on now that we have finished episode 3? Confirmed. All right, yeah, we have the revelation. Yep, that Noah is Agnes Nielsen's brother. Cool. That's the biggest update we have so far. Oh man, this is so exciting. This is great. I love as this mystery, as these paths unfold and we get to see more and more. Oh my god. So much craziness. All right, well, as I often say, the good thing about talking and taking notes during the episode is that by the end of it, you don't have much else to say. We have confirmation that Noah is in fact Agnes Nielsen's sister, and we have my question/theory that Noah might be Charlotte Doppler's father. We'll see. She never knew who her parents were, it sounds like. She was raised by her grandfather, or at least she's more familiar with her grandfather, and she knows he is H.G. Tannhaus, or Tannhauser. Is it Hauser or House? Tannhaus, okay. The primary thing we learned about that episode is the bootstrap paradox. Everything is feeding into itself, basically, in this triquetra, never-ending cycle. The future affects the past, which affects the future, which affects the past. It's all constantly going, and evidently Claudia finally figured something out, and we don't know what it is, but she believes something has been set in motion that will eventually stop the cycle. But in the meantime, she's like, yo, I know it's gonna end soon, I'm gonna die soon, but things have been set in motion. Eventually this cycle is going to break. Well, that was another episode of Dark in the Bag. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. Like I always say, if you want to access these early and full uncut HD in all their glory online, you can go to patreon.com/MovieMan101 to help support the channel, get early early access to these full, uncut, unfettered episodes. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, that is more than enough. I appreciate the support. Just as usual, if you can, like the video, comment below for engagement. Let's talk about the show. Tell me more about German phonetics or history that I'm missing, or context, or if I'm misquoting somebody, or if I'm still confusing people. The timeline, utilizing that an episode behind as I go, has definitely been the way to go. And I'm glad that I've adopted that for the show going forward in the future, because it's been a big help in clarifying some stuff. And I think I finally have, it took over a season, almost a season and a half, but I finally have the hang of these family trees. So it's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. Stay tuned for the mid-season waypoint of Dark. Have a good day, have a good night, and as always, goodbye